Hi, this is the Mill City 2 kilogram roaster. This is just in my garage. It used to be in our shop, but we no longer have a shop. And I'm just going to do a little startup. I'm going to go over the components that we have here, something that I made just so I can roast in my garage with the ventilation system and the chaff collector. I'll clean all this up for you. There's a little bit of dust on it, but it's all clean. You can see this is just dust. I'll scrub it all down, clean it all up for you. But I want to go over the startup procedure with you. So down here we have a gas knob, and that's going to, while it's on, it's going to adjust the gas pressure. Then we can come over here to the propane tank, and if you want, you can also very easily buy a very affordable, very cheap conversion kit if you want this to be on natural gas. So to turn the system on, you just turn this switch, everything comes on. Just for video quality, I'm gonna turn this light off over here. And we have every adjustment that you could possibly want. Got fan speed right here, got drum speed right here. We have all kinds of pressures, pressure sensors, both manual as well as digital. Turn on the gas. We already turned on both gas switches. You do that, you can see the gas pressure going up. And if I tighten it a little bit, it goes down. If I reduce, it goes up. It's a very, very fine-tuned manual system. Go straight to 2, go back up. I usually just go full out, which is a little over 2.5 for warming up. You can see the burners down here. It's a 6-burner system, so it gets nice and hot. It heats the system up pretty quick. In about 10 to 20 minutes, and you're ready to roast. So it's pretty cold here, as you probably know, since you're in Washington State. So even in my garage, this was down at 60 or so, somewhere around there, and it's already about to hit 100 degrees, which is pretty quick. This thermostat over here is exhaust temperature, and if we stuck the camera there for long enough, you'd see that that's rising. Operation of this is very simple. The variable fan is right here, and that is operated through right here. Then it goes down through the chaff collector and out here, and I have an auxiliary fan down there that you probably can't see very well. And it's a fixed speed, so we always have a fixed speed fan going, and then throughout the roast we vary this fan speed right here. The system works great. It hasn't been used all that much. We used it as a sample roaster, and so we'd turn it on, roast 1 or 2 batches, and then it would be off for a few weeks. Now that it's at home, I just roast my own coffee. It's a bit overkill for roasting my own coffee. It's a bit too big if I wanted to keep doing that. So that's why it's for sale here. Operation, once again, it's warming up. I'm actually going to roast a little bit later. It's pretty simple. So once it's at temp and it's all at the settings you want, then you place the beans in here, and you got a handle over here, and you just open and drop the beans in there. You push this blue button to start the timer, and you're off to roasting. After your roast is done, you hit that blue button again to stop the timer, and the little red button right here to reset it. And you turn on both the arms for the cooling tray, which are over here, and you also turn on the cooling tray fan, which is going to get pretty loud here. And that's that. It's pretty simple. After it's nice and cooled down, you just flip this switch right here, and the beans will enter, after they're nice and cool, into whatever vat or container you would like to use. So it's pretty simple. It's a crazy reliable machine. This has never let me down. At the same time, I really haven't used it a whole lot in a number of hours, but you can read up online on Mill City 2Ks. They are some of the most reliable small machines that you can buy. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you have any other questions.